Hi, I'm Claudi, and this is Small Steps to Less Waste. And I've got a few questions I'm going to answer for you. The first one is, what inspired you to publish your book? I was inspired because I was running a plastic-free community group here in Stroud for 4 years. And the interest in the group was fantastic and enormous, and there were already so many things happening in Stroud. And a local publisher with a real interest in sustainability and making things approached me and said, would we bring together a few collaborations and stories and inspirational people to make this book? How did you gather people's plastic-free stories? So most of the people in the book are already known to me, and some of the others were approached by the publisher. And the way we structured the book was we put it into 3 parts. We had the plastic-free stories, which are individual stories of people who are doing amazing things in the community to reduce waste. Then we had community action, which is some hubs that have sprung up around here, including people that have sewing workshops and repair cafes and things like that. And then a section on individual action and what we actually can do as individuals. What's my favorite chapter or how to? Well, that was a hard one. I've got 3 favorite chapters, I would say, and the most radical chapter perhaps is by Lavoni, who encourages us to make our own sanitary pads. And she gives sewing workshops and things like that. And in the book are actually patterns for making different size pads, and I just think that's wonderful and quite wacky and radical, and I've been on one of her workshops, so I love this chapter. Then another favourite chapter of mine is by Paul, who has started the Stroud and Nailsworth repair cafes, and repair cafes are a worldwide thing, and they're just amazing places to take your broken items, anything electrical, textile, musical instruments, and meet with other people, have a cup of coffee, and then speak to experts on how to repair your item, and you learn about it and you hopefully go back with a fixed item of your own. Why should people own it? Well, we think that it's very pretty, it's full of pictures, it's full of advice. Each person that has come up with their story and history and what they're doing has come up with their tips and recipes and how to, and it's just a great way to start your zero waste life, from simple swaps to really more complicated sewing projects. The royalties of this book all go to Action on Plastic, which is the group that I lead locally. So all the people who have collaborated in this book have given their time for free, and all the profits will go to that group and help others in the community to reduce waste. And then the last question is, what's the simplest plastic-free tip or swap, in my opinion? Okay, so I think my biggest tip is to refuse plastic. I think that if you go that way and you refuse to buy things that are packaged in plastic or made from single-use plastic, just see where that leads you, because that might take you somewhere new. That is what happened to me.